Imagine a serial killer who taunts the police with cryptic messages, leaves a trail of victims and then vanishes, never to be caught. The Zodiac Killer isn't a work of fiction, he's a chilling piece of true crime history. In the late 1960s, Northern California was gripped by fear. A sinister figure lurked in the shadows, striking terror in the hearts of many. People whispered his name with dread. They called him the Zodiac Killer. His first known victims were teenagers, young and in love, their lives brutally cut short. David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, just 17 and 16 years old respectively, were found shot dead in their car on a deserted road. It was December of 1968, and the Zodiac's reign of terror had begun. As the months rolled on, the body count rose. The Zodiac was indiscriminate, his victims chosen seemingly at random. A young couple picnicking by a lake, a cab driver in the heart of San Francisco, and others fell prey to his murderous spree. Each crime scene was a chilling tableau of violence, each victim a testament to the Zodiac's ruthless nature. But the Zodiac was more than just a cold-blooded killer. He was a puppet master pulling the strings of an entire region. Fear and panic spread like wildfire across Northern California. People were afraid to go out after dark, families kept their children close, and everyone was on edge. The killer was out there, and he could strike at any time. The Zodiac reveled in the fear he instilled. He taunted the police with cryptic letters and ciphers, claiming responsibility for his heinous crimes. His messages were a twisted game, a challenge to the authorities, a testament to his audacity. The Zodiac Killer wasn't just a murderer. He was a master manipulator who played mind games with the authorities. He was an enigma, a phantom who left a trail of victims in his wake, then vanished into the ether, evading capture and leaving behind a chilling legacy that remains unsolved to this day. The Zodiac Killer didn't just kill, he communicated in codes and ciphers, adding a layer of complexity to his crimes. This cryptic communicator began his reign of terror with the first 408-symbol cipher, sent in 3 parts to different newspapers. This was not a killer hiding in the shadows. No, this was a killer who wanted to be known, to be feared, and to be understood only on his terms. The 408-symbol cipher is as chilling as it is fascinating. When finally decoded, it revealed a disturbing message. The Zodiac Killer did not kill for wealth or power. He killed for enjoyment. The code read, "I like killing people because it is so much fun." A simple sentence, but one that sent shivers down the spines of everyone who read it. The thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of the kill, that was what drove him. However, the 408-symbol cipher was just the beginning. The Zodiac Killer continued his communication through a series of complex ciphers. One of the most infamous is the 340-character cipher, a puzzle that remains unsolved to this day. Despite the efforts of numerous cryptanalysts and codebreakers, this cipher continues to baffle those who dare to decipher it. What secrets does it hold? What message is the Zodiac Killer trying to convey? We may never know. These ciphers were more than just coded messages. They were a game to the Zodiac Killer, a way to taunt the authorities and the public. They were a testament to his cunning and intellect, a way for him to assert his dominance and superiority. Each symbol, each letter, each number was a piece of the puzzle, a piece of the Zodiac Killer's twisted mind. These ciphers weren't just messages, they were taunts, a way for the Zodiac Killer to show his superiority. The hunt for the Zodiac Killer was one of the most extensive criminal investigations in American history. The pursuit of this elusive figure was nothing less than a calculated game of cat and mouse. Law enforcement agencies, armed with their finest tools and minds, found themselves pitted against a criminal mastermind who left a trail of cryptic clues and taunting letters. The Zodiac Killer was not just a murderer, he was a puzzle maker of the most sinister kind. In their quest to unmask this mystery, the police turned to experts in various fields. Codebreakers were brought in to decipher the Zodiac's complex ciphers, their intricate patterns a testament to the killer's chilling intellect. These cryptic messages, sent directly to the media, were a mix of threats, boasts, and coded information that, if cracked, could provide key evidence. Psychological profilers also played a crucial role. They painted a mental image of a person who was highly intelligent, possibly with a military background, and a deep-seated need for attention and control. This profile, however, was broad, and it fit a large number of individuals. The case had its fair share of suspects. The most prominent among them was Arthur Lee Allen. A former schoolteacher, Allen was linked to the case by several circumstantial pieces of evidence. Police found a royal typewriter and a Zodiac brand wristwatch in his possession, items that bore an eerie connection to the killer. But despite these findings, no definitive link could be established. Allen, like others, remained a suspect, but nothing more. Over the years, countless others were scrutinized, their lives turned upside down in the search for the Zodiac. Some were cleared, while others remained in the realm of suspicion. But none could be definitively tied to the crimes. Despite all the efforts, the Zodiac killer remained a shadowy figure, always one step ahead of the law. The case remains one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in American history, a chilling reminder of the cunning mind behind the Zodiac's reign of terror. The Zodiac killer may have disappeared, but his legacy lives on, haunting our collective memory. The Zodiac killer, a name that sends shivers down the spine of even the most hardened crime enthusiasts. His reign of terror may have been brief, but the ripples he left behind continue to disturb the waters of popular culture even today. Movies, books, and TV shows have all been heavily influenced by the Zodiac's chilling tale. In the realm of cinema, perhaps the most notable is David Fincher's 2007 film, Zodiac, which meticulously recreates the terror of the Zodiac's reign and the obsession of those who sought to unmask him. In literature too, the Zodiac killer has left his mark. Countless books have been written, each with its own interpretation of the Zodiac's cryptic codes and taunting letters. Robert Graysmith's Zodiac, a comprehensive investigation of the case, became a bestseller and served as the basis for Fincher's film. The small screen has not been immune to the Zodiac's influence either. Entire episodes of crime shows have been devoted to this enigma, with series like Criminal Minds and American Horror Story incorporating elements of the Zodiac story into their narratives. Such is the ongoing fascination with this case that it has spawned numerous theories about the killer's identity. Some believe he was a disgruntled military man, others suggest he was a brilliant but disturbed academic. There are those who even claim that the Zodiac killer was actually multiple people working in tandem to create a reign of terror. Despite the passage of time, the fascination with the Zodiac killer has not waned. His cryptic messages, the audacity of his crimes, and his ability to elude capture have all contributed to an enduring legacy that continues to captivate the public's imagination. The Zodiac killer's reign of terror was brief, but his impact was enduring. He remains one of history's most infamous and enigmatic killers. The Zodiac killer case is filled with unanswered questions that continue to intrigue and confound us. This labyrinth of enigmas where half-told truths and obscured facts intertwine leaves us pondering over the chilling unknown. One of the most perplexing mysteries is the true identity of the Zodiac killer. Despite numerous suspects over the years, none have been definitively proven to be the infamous murderer. From Arthur Lee Allen, the prime suspect, to the more recent Gary Francis Post theory, each suspect brings with them their own set of questions, yet none provide a conclusive answer. The lack of concrete evidence and the passage of time only adds to the complexity, and the identity of the Zodiac killer remains shrouded in darkness. The second major question revolves around the unsolved cipher. The Zodiac killer sent a series of coded messages to the police and the media, but only one has been definitively cracked. The remaining 340-character cipher, known as the Z-340, continues to baffle cryptologists and investigators alike. Its meaning, if any, remains elusive, adding another layer of mystery to this already enigmatic case. Finally, we grapple with the question of whether the Zodiac killer may have committed more murders than those officially attributed to him. He claimed responsibility for 37 murders in his letters, yet only 5 have been conclusively linked to him. Were these boasts to instill fear, or are there more victims yet to be discovered? The Zodiac killer case is a nexus of puzzles, a web of unanswered questions that continue to fascinate and terrify us. Who was he really? What does the Z-340 cipher say? Did he kill more than we know? Each question leads to another, each answer seems to elude us. It's a chilling game of cat and mouse, where the mouse has long disappeared, but the cat continues to chase shadows. The Zodiac killer case remains an unsolved mystery, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the human mind.